tournaments, really enjoying the community around it. So, like, I'm here because I'm having a good time.
Oh, yeah. This tournament has been wonderful. The new venue for TAPS has been incredible.
Oh, yeah.
A much larger venue, more open, proper, like, computer setups everywhere. You've got a good stream setup.
We're having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, like, a stage like this is, like, something that TAPS, like, properly kind of needed.
Yeah,
as much as we love Xeno. God bless Xeno, House of 3000.
Always love House. Much love to House. Much love to Xeno in general.
We definitely wanted to see change the scenery, and TAPS 6 in Pennsylvania, looking at a beautiful start to this winner's semi-set between Cheesy and Penguin.
You know, it's funny we start with such a dynamic start for our winner's side of top 8. I was just about to highlight how even though TAPS 6 has, like, I would say okay turnout, I would say it's okay when you look at who's in this bracket. It is a very top-heavy tournament, too. And it's not just Tri-State populating.
No, it is Arizona. It is MDVA. It is people from different regions coming to this event. Like, that's one thing that TAPS has always had going for it. It's always had like a nice top-heavy sort of scene. But as we talk about TAPS right now, like they both just deleted a stock off of each other.
Yeah, for real. This was just a straight-up two-stock game.
I mean, I'm fair. If they like Smash 4, then that's fine.
Hey, that's how it goes sometimes.
Sometimes you just delete each other's first stock, and then the actual game begins.
And like, we have two very strong players who are very capable of bringing that to us game after game if possible. Like, Penguin, one of the giants of the rivals, like, she's just always had a foothold in what it means to be a top player. And Cheesy
said, I'm the new hotness, though. Cheesy has a few tournament wins under her belt. Super Sunny Shore, the Reef, got second at Hitfall 2 over ZB, who is current probably the best Krag top 5 player. Like, Cheesy's kind of been looking like the best Krag and one of the players to beat this season. And right now, with how this game 1 is going against Penguin, I could see the argument, you know?
She's showing why she can tango with the Titans.
Yeah. And showing why she is a Titan, too. Oh, my God. Big up strong.
Like, we've seen very definitive games from Penguin. It's something that almost comes as an expectation when she plays. But this is just another game that'll be added to the books.
Period. End of sentence. She said, I win game 1. Period. Doesn't matter.
Telegram sent.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if I'm down like 80%, if I'm in disadvantage. All you need to do is be off stage for 5 seconds and you are dead. If you are not ready, Penguin will execution test you all the way to the ground.
And you gotta hold that.
Yeah, like that was a situation where Cheesy could attack, but the just was not reacting to it, and poof, goodbye.
The surgical precision to begin game 2 on a kill like that.
Yeah, Blazing Hideout, not exactly known as one of Apps' favorite stages. So I could understand the counter pick there. But it's also very scary if you fall behind, because then suddenly Apps has a lot of room to kind of wall you out, to zone you, to kind of just rack on a bunch of percent, to do stuff like that. Play off stage to their heart's content.
No matter what you do, no matter what stage you pick, there is an off stage. And that is where OPSA will thrive over majority of the casts.
Exactly.
You have to just not find yourself there.
Right now this edge guard's going, but picks up Rock one time. All that was needed was one time.
Not the dance on the pillar.
There's a little dance on that pillar.
Amazing recovery.
Yeah, actually insane to be able to go through that down strong like that. Misses the dash attack, responds to the dash attack of her own. Yeah, there you go. You can tech that.
It's just a matter of DIing.
Oh, yeah, and had wall jumped into that rising cloud, so. Yeah.
That's how it goes, though.
That also sucks. F tilt into up air.
Once is life.
Yep. I mean, the nice thing about fighting out as Krag is that as long as you win your neutral exchanges, like, I'd say about like 25% of the time, you can probably take the stock before Absa. You just gotta make those hits count when you get them, you know? You gotta swing big.
Yeah, I would say that Cheesy's been doing a fine job of being able to swing big when she gets that opportunity.
Just like that, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta throw out the anti-air, you know? Oh, wanted the forward strong maybe?
Small stipulation when you throw out the anti-air. You do have to connect the hit.
Yeah.
She earned it.
Okay. It was an anti-air, but she was on the ground.
Yeah.
That was the problem. She was on the ground. All right, good forward air. Gonna clean that up.
Oh, I love the feint throwing down the rock. All right, we are out here.
That was a maneuver, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, this is scary.
Oh, hold on. We got some shards.
We got some shards in play. We got down tilt. Abs with an air dodge, but falling up air.
All right,
Gonna
not
clean
an
it up.
option that we often see, but I think a fantastic option given the situation because you know that Absa has that penchant for rising. Like, she's not just going to sit at the ledge.
Absolutely. She's going to approach very carefully with her cloud.
Okay, that one connects.
That one does connect. It's one of those, like, it's a very scary situation because, like, we both know that Thunderline picked up the rock, which is so tragic. I think she wanted to continue the aggression.
Yeah.
And Penguin said, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna get rid of
on a chip."
Yeah, too much dip. The chip cracked. You know, these aren't those proper tortilla chips that you get from your local market.
No.
So the tortilla chips, you know.
Yeah.
Snaps all the time in its own sauce, no less. In its own sauce.
Run back to hideout though.
I could kind of see it. That game wasn't too terribly bad. Like, Cheesy was bringing it back. It's just Penguin had a really strong first stock and kind of led with the momentum from that.
I mean, it doesn't help that for Cheesy, there was just a couple of times where she just whiffed the really big punishes.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Like
she cleans that up, all of a sudden we're back on an even playing field. There really is something to be said about the fact that you have just a little bit to clean up to be on an even playing field with Penguin.
Yeah. Right now, looking like borderline top 5 player with how the results have been for this. Already kind of a star, but now just kind of like transitioning into a superstar, you know?
Yeah.
Just has to be among the Titans a little bit more.
But I mean, a stock like we had just previously seen, like, that is the competition that you're up against when it comes to really making your mark in Rival Sister.
Exactly.
This is what you got to deal with.
You got to deal with Penguin, you got to deal with Kate, you got to deal with the big hitters. And you might be a big hitter amongst the top 10, but once you start fighting people like ZB Soul Rifle, Kate Gasol, you gotta be able to tango.
Whoa, excellent movement.
Yeah, it just doesn't overcomplicate it, gets it nice and clean with the up air, but once again, back off stage. This is rough stuff right now. Cheesy has not really had a whole lot of time to be able to stay on stage and kind of get herself set up. Penguin just keeping her like on the back foot a lot of the time. It's
been a lot of approaching with Cloud and a lot of threatening that close to the ledge to that offstage space. There hasn't really been any opportunity for Cheesy to even find like just a reversal hit. It doesn't help when she's got rock in hand.
Yeah, holding rock is very bad in this case. Oh, but as I said, that 90%, this is around the money time where you start seeing up airs, you start seeing up strongs, maybe even a deck chase down strong. Saw the jump up towards that top platform. And
yeah,
that's
why we placed the rock.
We doesn't actually have the opportunity to take out the rock. But, ooh, is able to get high enough for that back end.
That's a cute recovery. I like that.
Oh,
wow! Get her out of there. Shards managed to save. This could be the second lease on life that Cheesy needs to build up this lead. And SD would do it even more.
I think you willed that into existence. You literally said it, and Penguin was like, "Oh yeah, no, it's okay, I got you."
She read the script.
She said,
understood the assignment.
She reversed. She got some of the words mixed up a little bit, but like, you know, she might have been looking a little bit too far ahead. It was winners finals, not winners semis. But going to treetop immediately is a counter pick, no hesitation.
And I think there's a very evident reason why.
0 to death, immediate, no hesitation.
Just absolute assassination within like the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, and right now we're seeing Cheesy trying to do the same thing in response. 75 already, but Penguin is responding big right now. 56 in retaliation and steadily climbing. Now, Absa likes the stage, and you can kind of see why. You don't get a whole lot of room to really run away from Absa's kicking, you know?
Oh. I like the recovery too.
Yeah, right
when
there.
you consider the active space that Cloud is able to occupy, like the majority of the stage gets denied very quickly.
Absolutely gets denied. And I mean, even in passive space too, like you can have a Cloud linger like right there and suddenly like the running between the platforms is suddenly just no longer a factor. Even jumping in the middle of the stage is like a risk in itself.
Like Clouds do such a good job of denying so much space here without like a lot of concern from the ABSA to focus on where it's aimed. You just sort of have it in the vague vicinity of that entrance of the tree in the background, and you got it. You just have stage control.
Right now, Cheesy looking pretty solid. 98%. Gets another forward air. We're starting to see a little more challenges on the Cloud. Like a little more like attempted parries when it's at long range, and Cheesy might not get hit super hard for it.
Yeah, the little tit for tat I feel like is definitely rewarding far more to Cheesy, but that's a lot more of a hit than just the little taps we've been seeing.
I see what you did. I see what you did. Okay, no. This is why they pay you the big bucks.
This is why FSP won't let you go home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Speaking of which, Cheesy said that she doesn't want to go into the losers bracket right now. Gets that stock cleaned up nice and quick, and now
it's not her time yet.
Last stock game 4, potential winners final stock for, or I should say like potential final stock for Penguin to get into winners finals. But, ooh, okay, man, just to get back.
Excellent return.
The
survivability really getting put to the test, but Rock in Hand damning her once again.
Have a very fragile lease on life right now. Any Thunderline could do it. Any stray forward air could do it. Not getting the sweet spot, so one last chance. And you know that Cheesy's playing so careful right now. She does not want to get hit by a single move. She's looking for that sweet percent, that just like that 180 or like that. Ooh, oh my God, 83 right now is like such a it's such a good percent for Abs to be up strong. Might kill right now. Trying to get Penguin to flinch. It's so difficult to get a Titan like Penguin to flinch.
That would have been up tilt. That would have been falling up air. That could have been so much. But even then,
oh my, going down so deep for that.
Hunting in the depths.
Into the depths, and Penguin clutches it out 3-1, says no game 5, and moves on into winners finals.
That was an amazing snap from Penguin because we saw how hesitant she was to approach. Just let the Cloud do a lot of the work. Just respond, get these little trades. And then as soon as the control was definitively in her end, dive right in.
Yeah, like just snatching victory when at least it's like a shark just like chomping in on his prey.
There's a reason why Penguin's one of the best to do it. And I think that set was a great way of showing how, like, yes, CheesyPotato has had a phenomenal